Lambtron unveils SM436 Sync Edition PCI RGB fan and LED controller. In times of tempered glass, not only the cooling performance and volume development of the PCs want to be adapted to their own and changing requirements, but also the RGB lighting suitable for the hardware. The Lambtron SM436 Sync Edition PCI RGB and fan controller offers not only extensive functionality, but also high compatibility. It runs up to 4 fans with or without PWM control and RGB products with or without digital RGB LEDs. The separate LCD display can be attached to PCI slots, which can be admired by a transparent side section made of hard or acrylic glass. The control is operated by an infrared remote control. Control panels for fans and RGB LED lighting. Separate LCD display with display for temperature, voltage and speed. Sync Edition, synchronization with mainboard or other RGB controller possible. 4 channels for fans with or without PWM with up to 36 watts per channel. 4 headers for up to 60 RGB LEDs, 12 vRGB. 4 headers for up to 60 digitally addressing RGB LEDs, 5 VDG. Power supply by 4-pin Molex and SATA. Includes RF remote control. Maximum control of ventilation. The SM436 Sync Edition PCI RGB and fan controller offers almost unlimited control over fans and RGB lighting. With up to 36 watts of power per channel, there is almost no limit. The fan controller supports both fans with and without PWM. The power supply is via 4-pin Molex connection. In total, up to 4 fans can be connected to the controller board. In addition, 4 4-pin RGB LED fans or strips, 12 VGRB, and 4 digitally addressing 3-pin RGB devices, 5 VDG, can be connected. The additional power supply is provided via a SATA connection. There are also 4 temperature sensors which can also be connected to the board, including LCD display and infrared remote control. The illumination and speed of the fans shall be controlled by the infrared remote control provided. For example, the fans can be switched to either the quiet mode at 40% or to the maximum mode, or leave the fan control to the controller. In addition, the lighting modes are determined by remote control. The Lambtron SM436 Sync Edition can be connected to a mainboard or other RGB controller via attached cable, allowing the synchronization of RGB and ARGB lighting with external control devices. In order to know how fast the fans rotate and what voltage they are running at and what temperatures are inside the housing, Lambtron has added a chic LCD display. It is attached to 3 free PCI slots and the output can be admired by a transparent side window. The board of the controller is connected to it with a cable and can be hidden somewhere in the housing.